speaker is Tae-Jin Han, the CEO of Elias Biologics.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tae-Jin Han. I am the CEO of Elias Biologics. So, Elias Biologics is a biotech company, and when I saw the list of the presenting companies today, it looks like we are the only biotech. So, I hope this is not too unfamiliar to many of you. But one good thing is our name may sound familiar, at least, Elias. Because Elias comes from the legendary Greek epic poem, Ilias and Odyssey. So actually there's a reason behind our name, which you will understand at the end of my presentation. Before I delve into that, let me tell you about the problem that we want to solve first. So like I said, we are a biotech company and we develop a new drug, especially based on what we call exosome. There's two classes of drugs, if you think of drugs. For example, you are familiar with aspirin, right? These are what we call small molecule drugs. It's made of chemicals, so the molecular size is very small. But oftentimes you have large molecule drugs like insulin. So these are made of proteins, so their molecular size is big, and you oftentimes have to inject rather than eating the drug. And then whether the drug is either small molecule or large molecule, all drug has to do one thing to show effect. The drug needs to interact with what we call drug targets in our body. So the drug target is very important when you develop a new drug. And the drug target can exist either outside of the cells or inside of the cells. So, when you develop small molecule drugs, actually you can target both the targets inside the cell, what we call intracellular target, or extracellular targets, the targets outside of the cell. Because a small molecule, because the size is very small, it can just penetrate the cell membrane very easily, in and out. So you can target any targets inside or outside. But nowadays we see more and more large molecule drugs, more antibody type of drugs. But these drugs cannot penetrate cell membrane because its molecular size is too big. You cannot just push the drug through the membrane. But that leaves a huge problem for the drug manufacturers because if you think of the number of drug targets, well, obviously, there are a huge number of drug targets inside the cells. But you cannot develop large molecule drugs targeting intracellular target, which means so far, huge opportunities are still left untapped, simply because of this technological problem. So as a company, we are trying to tackle this one, and then we believe that we find the perfect solution. And then that solution is called exosome. So if you're not familiar with exosome, in fact, your body produces exosome every day. Every single cell of your body produces exosome because exosome is an essential component of our body when the cells communicate with each other. So cells also need to communicate with other cells. And the way how they do that is the cells package any message in the form of lipids or proteins or nucleic acids. They nicely package it in a tiny bubble called exosome. And the size is usually from 50 nanometer up to 150 nanometers. So very tiny bubble, but they package messages and secrete outside the cells. And then the exosome goes to the other cells, and then the other cell naturally adopt the exosome because it's a message coming from the other cells. This is a natural mechanism, but companies like us use it as a perfect delivery tool when you deliver something into the cell. And then this area has been dubbed as the rising star in drug delivery, as you can see in some of these articles. In the last few years, a lot of companies saw the opportunity to develop this as a new drug delivery system. And then, well, because this exosome comes from the body, it's a natural nanoparticle. It has a lot of advantages, especially compared to artificial delivery tools. It is very safe, number one, and also it is very stable in the body, and it does not trigger any immune reactions from the body, which is also very important when you develop new drugs. So, like you can see here, well, the exosome bubbles can deliver large molecules inside the cells. Well, some people who may understand this field will ask, okay, what about lipid nanoparticle? So lipid nanoparticle became very popular nowadays because everybody knows Moderna, right? Moderna became a big biotech because of the corona vaccine. And then one of the key technologies that Moderna has is this lipid nanoparticle, because the vaccine also needs to deliver the therapeutic macromolecule into the cells. So they use a lipid nanoparticle, which is an artificial delivery tool. Well, compared to exosome, it has a lot of issues like toxicity. You cannot use repeatedly to the body, and it can trigger immune reaction, and it cannot be very stable as much as the exosome. So, well, this is the slide that will explain our company because, well, everybody knows about Homer's Ilias story, right? The Greek was fighting with Troy, and what they did to win the war was to use a wooden horse, and they secretly, hid the soldiers inside the wooden horse, and then they, used that to deliver or transport the soldiers into the castle of Troy without being detected by the Trojan soldiers, right? So just like that, we use exosome, again, by nicely packaging any therapeutic macromolecule inside our exosome, and then it evades any detection or immune reaction from the body. So based on this concept, we have developed the three main platform technologies so far. The first one, Explore, is about the loading technology. We can load any kind of therapeutic molecules into the exosome by using this technology. And the second one, ExoTarget, is the surface engineering of the exosome, so that the exosome can go to specific organ or specific target cells. So if you combine the two platform technologies, it can be a very powerful tool to develop new drugs. And the third one is about the manufacturing. And then all these technologies are currently protected by a very strong IP portfolio that we have. And then using this platform, we have developed a few pipelines, and the most advanced one is currently finishing up phase 1 clinical trial. Drug development requires several stages of clinical trial. Phase 1 is a very early stage trial. However, I'm proud to say that this is the world's first human clinical trial using exosome. And then also we are working with quite a few renowned Korean pharmaceutical companies to co-develop new drugs based on our technology. But the reason why I'm here is, well, I believe the potential of this platform is huge, and actually quite a few big pharma companies in the US and Europe show interest in our technology. So currently we are in a discussion with some of them, and well, actually I came this morning from Boston, and then Boston obviously has a lot of biotech companies and big pharmas, and so I am looking for any partnership or research collaboration discussions here. So that's all I have. Thank you for your attention, and I'm open to any questions.